Hey everybody, and happy Monday. This is Heather Dewar-Cardin coming to you live from Ask Dr. Heather. I am the co-owner of Cardin Center for Wellness here in Overland Park, Kansas. Also the mother of 4 amazing young men. I'm an independent promoter for Prove It and the co-chair of Low Carb KC. Last week somebody had said, why don't you say a little bit about yourself so we know where you're coming from? You can always go to my blog, which is askdrheather.net, and you can read the About Me page, or you can go to cardinwellnesscenter.com and you can see About Me. So Angela, thanks for joining me today. Hey Pam, thanks for joining me. You guys, today I'm a little bit nervous, I'm going to be honest. I had challenged Pam to a 10-day keto cook-off, and then about 10 people challenged me to a 30-day Facebook Live. So hopefully many of you have heard me speak about the core 4 elements of health and wellness. It's nutrition, it's sleep, it's exercise or movement, and it's your mental or emotional state. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about our mental and emotional state. So I'm just going to start right off the bat here. And you guys, thanks for joining me. If you're watching this on replay, put a flower down. And I'm going to ask you right now, again, I'm a little bit nervous, but who is your inner light? Or do you know where your inner light is? We actually are all made up of DNA, and we all have the opportunity to be a champion. We all have the opportunity to help ourselves glow and shine. So my question is, what's stopping you from shining? We look about health and wellness. Sometimes you can have the perfect meal, the perfect trainer. You can have the perfect bed, the perfect pillow, sleep exactly 7.5 hours. But what happens when you wake up between here and here can ruin all of that. It's so important about our mental or emotional state. And oftentimes we let other people influence us or put our light out or don't let us shine. So look at your last 5 texts. And I'm super serious here, guys. I want you to pick up your phone and I want you to look at your last 5 texts. Are those people that you texted, are they people that help you shine? Do they feed your light? Do they help fan your flame so you can shine brighter? Or do they actually put water on your flame? How about the last 5 messages or texts that you sent? So the first one was about the last 5 people. And I know Pam was one of the last people I just texted, so I know that she is absolutely fanning my flame and helping me shine, and I hope it's vice versa for her. But look at the last 5 texts that you sent. Were they negative? Were they derogatory? Were they shaming and blaming? Or were they helping that person shine? Or were you showing gratitude and inspiring someone through your words and actions? Because words can be harmful, as we know, or they can be so healing and helpful. So today I'm just going to take a few minutes to go through some of those things I want you to think about. And know that maybe in the past, maybe your text or your phone or your actions haven't been that. You can change it right now. You can jump off this Facebook Live and go, you know what? I'm going to go fan somebody's flame. I'm going to send a note to just say, hey, how are you? Or how's your day? Or I so appreciate you willing to say yes anytime I ask you. And so I know those people in my life that fan my flame. I know those people in my life that make me shine. And also the door is open to more. So that means I'm open to more people. Like I have met Sunny this last year. I love her Facebook Lives. I love her Southern accent, and I think she can fan my flame and I would love to fan her flame. So surround yourself and have that door open to meeting more people. Oftentimes we're so protective about our inner self and about how we feel, and we're afraid that we're going to be shamed or blamed or judged, that we don't allow people to see our inner light and be authentically who we are, or live audaciously, as Monica would say. But you want to surround yourself or leave that door open so that you can set your life on fire. Like, what makes you burn? Why do you wake up? I often tell people, even as a little girl, I knew I wanted to be a doctor. At the age of 5, I saw my grandpa pass away. At the age of 12, my aunt was vacuuming and actually went to heaven too early and left 6 kids. So I honestly thought my passion was to be a doctor. But the moment I held my first son, I thought, oh my gosh, this mom job is so much, gosh, I get me emotional. I'll get myself emotional. This mom job is way better than I could ever expect. And so oftentimes what you think might make you shine or fan your light can maybe be something totally different. So for me, again, I'm still a doctor. I love treating people, but my family absolutely comes first. And the joy that I get from being a mom, again, was way more than I ever thought was ever possible. So when you surround yourself, or maybe you sign up to help with a committee, or maybe you say yes to helping out a friend, ask yourself before you take that action, are you worried that they're going to shame, blame, or justify you? Are they going to dampen your light? Not put it out, not throw water, not stomp on it, but they are actually going to dampen your light. Are you afraid that they might judge you for something that you do or say? Or are you authentically you? Are you ready to be nourished and inspired by others? And so that's the other thing. Who can you list right now that maybe you haven't connected with that could actually nourish and inspire you? So there's so many people, I know we read these amazing books, there's so many amazing podcasts. So it doesn't have to be your neighbor next door, someone at church or school, or maybe your kid's friend. It can be something that you read. It can be a podcast that you listen to, maybe a meditation expert, maybe a new yoga person. Switch it up, because if what you're doing isn't working and you are stuck, your light is not only not shining, but maybe you've lost that flicker and don't know how to find that. Do know that inside of us, we all have a light. We all have a light that can shine, and don't let anyone put that light out. And as adults, I think most people on here, adults, kids are still in school. I think we are smart enough that you can identify who those people are. I know I can identify who some of those people are, and it's okay to fire people in your life. I tell my patients this all the time. Your family, yes, you must love them, but you can love them from a distance, right? So if someone's maybe pulling you down, blaming or shaming, love your family from a distance. But if there's friends that are bringing you down, taking you places maybe you don't want to go, or making you have experiences that you don't want to have, you guys can fire friends. There are millions of people out there. I'm going to tell you, like Mike. I actually met recently, I don't know where we were, Mike, in Orlando or somewhere. for pretty God, we were in Florida, that's right. And I kept thinking, who is this Mike guy? And to put a name with the face and have a handshake and a hug from somebody was honestly so amazing. And the first time I met Sunny, I heard her on Facebook Live and just loved her mindset, loved her mom as a heart. So these are real friends, guys. People say, oh, you're Facebook friends. No, that's not why I jumped on here today. I jumped on here out of uncomfortness, because it's just not my comfort. I can definitely tell you what to eat and what you shouldn't eat and why you should eat, and all the biochemistry. But when it comes to that mental emotional state, it is so important. People often talk about the triad of health. I think it's more of a quad of health, or the four core aspects, because if your mindset isn't right, then you're going to end up self-sabotaging yourself, whether it's a workout. Oh, I didn't get the last rep in. I wasn't number one in class, or you know what? I just went ahead and had one donut. I had the whole box of donut. Well, people are doing this 60-day reboot thing. Well, I've already messed it up today, so I might as well I mess up everything else. Get the negative ninjas out of your head, however that is. Well, we use a biofeedback in our office to get the negative ninjas out. There are amazing therapists out there. People use different types of hypnotherapy, essential oils, positivity words you can put all over your house. It depends on what type of learner you are. If you're auditory, then listen to helpful people that actually put your body and mind in the right place. So when you wake up in the morning, and you know exactly what your day is going to be. Say, I've got a super stressful day, and I'm looking at my patient folder, so I've got a whole bunch over here that I should be doing, but I'm not. I'm trying to get this done before my son gets home, and not be too late, because oftentimes it gets dark in Kansas. But I wanted to get this over with because I knew it was going to be a little bit uncomfortable for me. But yes, I love being a doctor. Yes, I love even more being a mother. And now having 3 kiddos out of the house, you know how much you miss that once it's gone, or you don't have control of that, because kids grow up and they're adulting and things like that. But you can have the opportunity to make that day amazing. So if I wake up and I've got a whole bunch of charts, and maybe somebody has unfavorable lab work, or they weren't compliant, or they blamed me because something didn't work, and that happens, guys, right? We only can control what we can control, which is our own reactions to someone else's situation. So we can't control the situation all the time, but we can make the best out of everything, right? Find that flame, identify what it is, and don't let somebody put that out. I don't care if you take lipstick, and Mike, this isn't for you, and write it. I know your lovely wife could do this. Write it all over your mirror. Put sticky notes all over your house with positivity words. Put them on your refrigerator. I know my husband's got sticky notes in the boys' bathroom. He has them on the refrigerator, and he does not like sticky notes at the office. Like, that's one of the pet peeves. But at home, he reads a verse, he reads a quote, he likes it, he texts it out to the boys, even though they're not home, or we stick them all around the house and they are home. So however it is you learn, if you're an auditory learner, if you're a visual learner, find what actually makes you happy. And you can do this several different ways. You can actually take your pulse, and if your body's exposed to something that's negative, like someone's shaming, blaming, judging, something's angry, or maybe you're watching the news and something is not justifiably right, your pulse can either go really high or really low. If it's good for your heart, your pulse should actually maybe speed up a little bit, 2 or 3 beats, but it shouldn't go into a crazy frantic of tachycardia, nor should it drop, because that means your body's in a state of shock. So know that you can change your day, and maybe you've had a terrible day. Maybe you didn't let your light shine. Maybe you let other people affect you. Before you lay your head down, and my post today was sleep is a secret weapon. Forgive people. Let the day go. Whatever it is, it cannot it cannot replace for what could happen tomorrow, right? So if we have an awful day today, maybe your morning wasn't great, something happened, your cat died, know that there's other things that out there you can do. Yes, thank you for the hearts and thank you for the thumbs. So I want you, again, we jump off here, look at the last 5 texts that you sent, look at the last 5 people that you texted, identify, are they allowing my inner light to shine? Are they feeding my flame? Are they fanning my flame, which is a good thing, right? People are fanning your flame. And I often say, I want to be the spotlighter. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I want to let the spotlight shine out. So that's why I had Pam do the cooking stuff, because I wanted her light to shine, because she's an amazing person. And if you guys lived around me, I would tell you to start cooking and put your videos out there, because I'm a super, super foodie. So I would love to see you nourish and inspire someone around you. No, you don't have to put it on Facebook. No, you don't have to announce it and take a boomerang, or I learned how to do a boomerang yesterday, or you don't have to just announce to the whole world. But honestly, sending someone a message, people need to be affirmed. People need to be validated. And oftentimes we've been so hurt in this society that we automatically think the worst, like that person might think that. And that could totally be misjudging what that person is actually saying to you. So send out 5 texts a day to people that you haven't connected with and just say, gosh, I appreciate you for this, or thank you for that, or I remembered back in high school. And how many times do we see this on TV shows that somebody maybe was bullied 20 or 30 years ago in high school, and that person comes on and forgives him? So it doesn't have to be someone in your immediate life that you talk to every day or once a week. It can be somebody from the past, and just shoot them a nice message. You guys can do those little picture things and send them out. People like to get that. And again, I think it's all about nourishing your inner fire and your inner flame, because once you start glowing, you start attracting that, and people want to be around you, and people want to surround themselves with people that help fan their flame and inspire and nourish them. So that's really my goal for today. Oftentimes my goal will go, get to bed earlier, shut off your phone, don't have any sugar. I want you to seek the people that help your fire or your flame shine as bright as it can shine. So you don't have to put the name down here. Today I'm not giving you any instructions to put messages down below. But again, seek those who actually flame your fire. And I've been on a big journey the last few years, as many of you may know, and our lives are continually changing. And life can be short sometimes, and you never know when that could be. So every day, wake up, fan somebody's flame, let somebody shine brighter than they've ever shined before. Send a few messages out. Yes, it's still okay to do the gratitude book if you've had a bad day, 2 or 3 things you're grateful for. But again, I think when you can make someone else shine or be the spotlighter, you'll have amazing things come back to you in the universe. So my name is Dr. Heather. This is Ask Dr. Heather, and this is really my day number 7 of my 30-day Facebook Live. So I need a topic for tomorrow. Today was Monday motivation. I knew exactly what I wanted to talk about. So look for some more topics. I think I'm going to talk about osteoporosis and hormones tomorrow. Someone asked me to talk about that, and that's not only for females, it's also for males. So again, thank you guys for joining me. I can't wait to see what happens. I would love to have a little note of how you actually flame someone's fire today, how you let your light shine. And just remember that inside of us, we're all champions. Inside of us, we all have a light that can shine. And what makes it shine is how you, in your head, perceive things and how you actually should situate yourself in the world to let those things shine. So you guys have an amazing day. I'm blessed to have you guys follow, listen, and inspire me. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you guys tomorrow.